Hi, it's Angela from Really Good Stuff. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Oh, it's so good to finally be May. I don't know about where you're located at, but we had an excellent weather weekend this last weekend. Great way to kick off Teacher Appreciation Week. To start today, you guys have been loving the game. So to win a prize, I need you to do the following. Since we're talking about writing prompts, I want you to write a few short sentences, as if it's the beginning of a story, about a whale, a theater, and ate a magical donut. So while I'm talking, go ahead and give me a few sentences, the beginning of a fun story, and our social media manager, Kate, will pick a lucky winner tomorrow morning to win a special prize. So, speaking of Teacher Appreciation Week, we want you to know that we appreciate you, and we know a lot of you are getting ready to plan for next year. So what we want to do is give you 15% off the entire website by using the code THANKYOU15. So anything you want. That furniture item you've been looking at, need some new bins, we've got it all. And make sure you check out the clearance section. Now, our clearance section is truly clearance. That's the end. It will not be produced again. So make sure you look there. There are things there for $2, $3, $4. Lots of fun stuff for you to use in your classroom or while you're virtual teaching. So I hope you got a couple sentences down. Make sure you share this with friends. And like I said, we will look at all the prompts tomorrow morning, or Kate will, and she will pick a winner for a lucky prize. So today we're going to talk about story prompts. So I want you to know we have a huge variety of products to meet that need. So you can buy journals that have prompts already written in them, different prompts for every day. But I always like interactive things. So I want to show you this product. These are our story prompt sticks. So that's where I got the whale and the theater and ate a magical donut. The thing about this set is it's chock full. There's 180 sticks in here, 60 for each thing, the character, the setting, and either an object or something that happened. So that's a ton of fun. I know there's some reluctant writers you have out there. So the fun thing we did when we made this, and when I show people this at trade shows or conferences, they say, yes, I can tell that was made by a teacher. So I actually made this product so that the sticks are double-sided. So if I gave this prompt to a student and they're like, I can't write about a whale in a theater eating a magical donut, then you can have them turn over the sticks. So instead of a whale, how about a princess? Okay, instead of a theater, how about the Arctic? That's always fun. And instead of ate a magical donut, how about ate a bug? So you can see there is a ton of fun you can get just out of one set of these sticks right here. Another great thing is for those students who go over and above, they write their whole story in 10 minutes, have them write the story using both sides of the stick. So like I said, there's 180 in there. That is so much fun. These are even great when you get back in school to send them home as homework. So that's a fun one. And then the next product I want to show you are our animal strength writing prompts. How many of you out there teach Native Americans or animal strength, things like that, in your classroom? Well, this is what these are perfect for. So you get a cover card with ideas on the back, and then each card has an animal and their characteristic. So this one's a rabbit and shy. So let me show the other thing we did with this. On the back, it's black and white. So this is perfect for you to photocopy so that the students can color this to hang above their writing prompt if you do some kind of writing display in your hallway. So I'm going to go through a couple of these, and for another prize, I want you to tell me which of these animals represents you. I'm going to tell you, on the back, all these ideas, there's tons of fun stuff like which animal would your friend say you are. You can even do the whole family, mom, dad, sister, aunt, whoever you live with. So I'm going to go through a few of them and tell me which one you think represents you. So we've got rabbit for shy. There's 30 of these. The bat, a dreamer. Coyote, a trickster. Dolphin, smart. Owl, wise. Turtle, magical. I know a lot of you are magical. Wolf, a teacher. Can't use that one. We all are teachers. Even if we're not a teacher on a certificate, we're all still teachers. We're all teachers and learners. Horse, swift. You runners out there might choose a horse. Raven, magical. Fox, clever. Porcupine, trustworthy. Great characteristic. These would also be good. Group out the ones for social emotional learning. Bear, protective. Dragonfly, adaptable. I think we're all adaptable in this time. Squirrel, social distance. Badger, independent. Aren't these adorable? Our artist Alicia did these. They're just adorable. Beaver, hardworking. Skunk, intense. Raccoon, resourceful. I would say, yeah, they're resourceful. We've had them take down a few bird feeders on our back deck. Turkey, generous. Fish, persistent. Sheep, charitable. Moose, strong. Armadillo, steady. Otter, curious. A few more. Hummingbird, agile. Spider, creative. Is that just the cutest little spider face you've ever seen? Deer, gentle. Eagle, loyal. Snake, a guide. And butterfly, artistic. So I'm sure you're going to see that there's a lot of characteristics in there. For those students that are great writers, you can have them pick 3 or 4 different animals that are their spirit animal or the animal that represents them. But these are the strengths. So these are your animal strength writing cards. So I want to right now give a special shout out to my friend Cindy Price. She's been writing a blog for us about her journey through distance learning and teaching over the computer. She's on week 7. Her blog just posted. Make sure you go check out the whole series. And if you want to tell us more about what's happening with your distance learning, make sure you send us a private message, and maybe you can write a blog for us as well. We hope you're staying happy, safe, and healthy, and make sure you comment a lot. And we'll see you next time. Bye.